At the small market. Nina is at the small market. It is a bright morning, and Nina walks slowly down the street. She has a simple bag in her hand and a short list in her pocket. The market is not far from her house, so she likes to walk there. The air is cool, the sun is soft, and the day feels calm. When Nina arrives, she stops for a moment outside the market door. It is a small place, but it is warm and friendly. The front window is clean, and she can see fruit, bread, and bottles of water inside. She opens the door and steps in. The market is quiet in the early morning. There are only a few people there. A man is near the bread shelf. A woman is looking at fruit. The cashier is standing behind the counter and putting coins into a small box. "Good morning," the cashier says. "Good morning," Nina says with a smile. Nina takes a basket from the table near the door. Then, she looks at her list. Bread, milk, eggs, tea, fruit. "That is easy," she says quietly. First, Nina walks to the bread shelf. There are many kinds of bread there. Some are large and some are small. Some are dark and some are light. Nina does not need a big loaf today, so she chooses one simple loaf of bread and puts it in her basket. Next, she goes to the cold shelf. She opens the glass door and takes one bottle of milk. Then, she looks for eggs. The eggs are in small boxes on the next shelf. Nina checks one box carefully. All the eggs look good, so she puts the box into her basket. Now Nina has bread, milk, and eggs. She looks at the list again. Tea, fruit. Nina walks to the tea shelf. There are many boxes there. Some tea is in blue boxes, some is in green boxes, and some is in red boxes. Nina always takes time when she buys tea. She likes looking at all the boxes before she chooses one. "Not today," she says softly when she sees one kind. Then, she sees her favorite tea on the top shelf. "Yes, this one," she says. She takes the tea and puts it into the basket. After that, Nina goes to the fruit section. The apples look fresh. The bananas are bright yellow. There are also oranges in a box near the table. Nina takes 4 apples and 2 bananas. She puts them into a small bag and adds them to the basket. Her basket is a little heavy now, but she is happy. She has everything from the list. Before she goes to the cashier, Nina walks slowly around the market one more time. She likes small markets because she can see many little things. She sees bottles of water, cups on a shelf, plates in a box, and small snacks near the counter. She does not need more food today, so she only looks. Then, she stops near the window for a second. The morning light comes into the market and falls across the floor. Outside, a bus goes by. A dog is sitting near the road with a man. A tree moves a little in the wind. Nina feels calm. Then, she walks to the cashier and stands in line. There is one woman in front of her. The woman buys only bread and water. After that, it is Nina's turn. The cashier smiles. "Good morning again," she says. "Good morning," Nina answers. The cashier takes the bread, the milk, the eggs, the tea, and the fruit from Nina's basket. One by one, she puts them on the counter. "Bread, milk, eggs, tea, fruit," the cashier says. Then, she tells Nina the price. Nina opens her bag, takes out her money, and counts the notes and coins carefully. She gives the money to the cashier. "Thank you," Nina says. "Thank you. Have a nice day," the cashier says. The cashier puts the food back into Nina's bag. Nina takes the bag and looks inside. Everything is there. Bread, milk, eggs, tea, fruit. She smiles because her shopping is finished. When Nina steps outside, the street is a little busier now. More cars are on the road. More people are walking. The morning is changing, but Nina still feels quiet inside. She starts walking home with her bag in her hand. The bag is a little heavy, but that is fine. She thinks about the tea at home and the simple lunch she can make later. The market is small, but for Nina it is a good place. It is close to her house, the people are kind, and everything feels easy there. She likes that. On the way home, she looks at the sun, the houses, and the street. It is still morning, and the day is just beginning.